Homo Deus, A Brief History of Tomorrow by Yuval Noah Harari is a thought-provoking and sometimes provocative book that explores the future trajectory of humanity and how the choices we make today might shape it. Published in 2016 as a follow-up to Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind, Homo Deus delves into what Harari views as humanity's possible next evolutionary phase, or more accurately, a potential shift in the objectives of human civilization. In this review, I'll break down the book's main themes, Harari's key arguments, and the questions he raises about the future. 1. Key themes are the shift from survival to aspiration. Harari argues that humanity's priorities have transformed dramatically from past centuries. Historically, humans battled famine, disease, and war thanks to advancements in agriculture, medicine, and technology. These existential threats are no longer the primary concerns they once were. As a result, humanity is now free to pursue higher goals. Harari claims that the next agenda for humanity will likely involve quests for happiness, immortality, and godlike powers. The concept of Homo Deus, or man-god, encapsulates this ambition to surpass natural human limitations. B. The rise of dataism. One of the most striking ideas in Homo Deus is the concept of dataism. Harari explores how data has become a new religion of sorts, with people increasingly believing in the power of algorithms and big data to understand and solve all problems. According to Harari, dataism implies that the universe and human existence are simply data processing systems, with individual value being reduced to the extent that one can contribute to the collective data processing mechanism. He warns that this worldview might lead to a future where human agency is diminished and decision-making is increasingly outsourced to artificial intelligence. C. The quest for immortality and happiness. Harari discusses the scientific community's current aspirations to extend human life indefinitely, pointing out efforts in genetic engineering, biotechnology, and neuroscience aimed at reducing aging and even curing death. He also examines the modern obsession with happiness and mental well-being, considering how emerging technologies might allow for unprecedented levels of happiness or even a state of perpetual bliss, but at the potential cost of individuality and depth. D. Ethical and philosophical implications. The book raises deep ethical and philosophical questions, particularly concerning equality and morality. Harari warns that technology will likely increase disparities between social classes, creating a future where wealthier individuals might be able to enhance their physical and mental abilities, effectively giving rise to a new elite. Furthermore, the book questions what meaning and ethics might look like in a world where humans are no longer the apex of intelligence or creativity. To Harari's key arguments are science as a new religion. Harari provocatively argues that science has replaced traditional religion as the primary means by which people understand their existence and shape the future. He calls this scientific humanism, where humans look to science not only for survival but also for meaning. However, he contrasts this with his notion of dataism, suggesting that in the future, the focus may shift from the individual-centered worldview of humanism to a data-centered worldview where data collection and processing are the primary values. B. Evolution of liberal humanism to technological humanism. Harari examines the ideology of humanism that has dominated much of modern Western thought, emphasizing individual experience and self-worth. As technology progresses, he suggests this might evolve into technological humanism, which promotes upgrading human faculties and capabilities. He speculates on a potential future where our belief in individual choice and free will might erode under the weight of algorithmic decision-making. See human upgrading and artificial intelligence. The book delves deeply into the topic of AI, suggesting that humanity is on the verge of creating superintelligent algorithms that may surpass human intelligence. Harari questions what will happen if and when AI systems start making decisions on behalf of humans, potentially relegating people to irrelevant status in their own societies. He considers scenarios where humans might either merge with machines or be outpaced by AI altogether. 3. Thought-provoking questions. Harari's speculative style opens the door to numerous questions rather than offering straightforward solutions. Some of the most thought-provoking questions he raises include What does it mean to be human in a world where biological evolution might be overtaken by technological evolution? How will traditional ethics and religious values fare in a world where data and algorithms hold sway? If immortality becomes feasible, how will societies manage limited resources, and what would immortality mean for human relationships? Could humanity face a kind of existential crisis if AI surpasses human intelligence in creativity, emotional intelligence, and decision-making? Will the pursuit of happiness become a form of self-imprisonment, where humans are constantly striving for pleasure but losing sight of depth and meaning, for style and structure? Harari's writing is engaging, blending historical context with speculation about the future. His approachable style makes complex topics accessible, although some critics feel his speculative approach at times lacks empirical grounding. While Homo Deus is not as historically rigorous as Sapiens, it continues to display Harari's talent for drawing connections between different fields, such as biology, computer science, and philosophy, to construct a multifaceted view of the future. 5 criticisms. Some readers and scholars have critiqued Homo Deus for its pessimistic tone and speculative nature. Critics argue that Harari leans heavily on hypotheticals, at times veering into what they see as science fiction rather than grounded predictions. Additionally, some find his argument on dataism to deterministic, doubting that humans will willingly hand over decision-making power to machines. Others feel that Harari underestimates human resilience and adaptability, painting a future where humanity is quickly marginalized by technology, which might be more complex and gradual in reality. 6. Conclusion. Homo Deus is an ambitious and far-reaching exploration of what the future might hold for humanity, blending history, science, and philosophy. Harari presents a compelling case that humanity stands at a crossroads, with the choices made today shaping the direction of future evolution. Whether or not one agrees with his conclusions, the book serves as a stimulating call to consider the ethical, social, and philosophical implications of rapid technological advancement. For readers interested in the future of humanity, technology, and ethics, Homo Deus offers a captivating, if cautionary, vision of a world where humans are on the verge of becoming gods but might lose their humanity in the process.